Hey, this is James again, and I'm bringing you today what I use for analytics on websites. This actually is pre-Google Analytics, and I just want to show you, one, what I use, two, how I embed it, and three, kind of show you some of the inside of the stats that you get. A lot of people are talking Google Analytics, and which I also have used that and do use that on different sites that I have. But I want to show you something pre-Google, and it has worked for me great, no problems. And it's a little bit easier. Google Analytics, you can get kind of lost in all the numbers and everything. This is just a straightforward analytics that I use. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. And before we go, I want to make sure that you subscribe, share, and connect with us below. So we'll be right back, and we will show you what we use. Thank you for watching this video. I am going to bring you either tips, helps, or something that I have found on the web in this video. So stay tuned and please subscribe. Also, I have some affiliate offers down below. Click those, and we appreciate all those that have supported us and are coming along with us. Stay tuned for the video. This is JJ Media. We'll be right back. Alright, we are back, and analytics, no matter who you are, what website you're using, and just an online venue, analytics is very important. So what I want to show you is what I use, and then we'll kind of show you how I embed it in my site and how what I look at. It is a program called Statcounter. Statcounter has been around way pre-Google, and it's very simple to take a look at. So let's just go ahead and dig in. One of the things that you actually can do is this. You click this, it shows all the projects that you have. You can actually add a project. Let me just go ahead and add one. You can drop in your website and the project title. You can actually group them, and then you can set it where I typically do invisible tracking. That way, if you have been around the web long, you know the old HTML sites, they would have, the big thing was having the big visible counter on the bottom of the page to show that you have had so many web visitors. But I always do invisible tracking and make sure that your time is set, and you do have the option of making the statistics public, but I always just go invisible, drop your email in there, or you can drop several email recipients when you're adding a new project. Say you are a website that you want to shoot the stats to 2 or 3 people. You can add 2 or 3 email recipients. So you can also organize your projects. You can group them together if you want, and then you can actually go to the email reports. It brings it up. You can actually do a blocking cookie, and this is one thing that you might, if you use Statcounter, it's good to do. You can actually create one blocking cookie. That way, every time you hit your sites, it doesn't log your hits, and that way you can get the true count of who the hits are. So let me just go ahead and dig in and show you a little bit about what we do. Of course, I showed you you can add you can set up the project, and let's go ahead and let me go back to the projects here. Okay, I'm going to add this to my website. Say I don't have it embedded. You can actually go over, and whichever project you want, go over and copy. You want to reinstall the code. You can actually okay, continue. A lot of times what I do is I just get the generic, I copy it to the clipboard, And then I use WordPress. I go over to my WordPress, go over to widgets. Okay, if you don't know WordPress much, all of your info and stuff that you work with are on the left-hand side. I go to the appearance. In fact, let me just refresh this. That way it kind of shows you a little bit. Cancel. I already had this pulled up. Well, we'll just go ahead with it. The widgets are under the appearance. In fact, if I would just open this, it would actually show you. Okay, there we go. Appearance, widgets. Click the widgets, and then I always keep it the analytics code in the bottom of the footer. We have it. You can actually use a text. In fact, let me just go ahead and show you. I'm kind of doing a little bit more than what I planned on. Let's see here. Okay, site origin. This is one I use a lot. You can actually click this and you can add it to whatever footer area you want, and when you add it, it pops up and shows these. And which I do have this in a text. I do have it, added this to the footer area, and that's what this is here. So you can actually go to the install code. I right click, I copy, and then I text, I select everything and paste it in there, and then save, which I already have this done, so I don't want to do it. And then what that does is it will then show up your stats over on that particular project. So just kind of wanted to give you that overview. And another thing that actually you can do, let's take a deeper look into these stats. Okay, visitor activity. This shows you exactly what date, what time, their operating system. Wow, it's an old one. Their referring link, and there's some phone, and it even has the IP address. And this is very important, because if you want to, you can actually look up IP address. Let's just go ahead. This is United States, and I'll just show you how this works. And I believe Google Analytics does this, but a Statcounter is just straightforward. If I want a site that all I'm interested in is just straightforward analytics. So let's look this up, and this is actually kind of cool. And so then it shows you exactly where it is, and let me see here. Okay. And it has changed a little bit. You used to be able to zoom in, but it shows you they clicked there from something I was doing on Facebook. Visitor map. You can actually zoom in a little bit more. In fact, it's probably the Atlanta one. Okay. And you can click in and see where they clicked from. Georgia, Atlanta. There's another one. And you can kind of, there's one, Athens, Ohio. It shows you exactly where the person clicked from. Also, exit link activity. It shows you where the exit link, their exit page, their download activity, which I probably don't have a whole lot, came from activity, where they came from, and Facebook, you know, and this kind of gives you, kind of lets you know where they're coming from. So it kind of helps you a little bit. And of course, typically none of these are keyword, because I'm doing a lot of driving of just direct links. Okay, page view activity would be the you know, it would show their system, their language, and you know, if you really want to dig in, you can. It does help you, and shows you a little bit what is happening, and then their paths, again, a different way of showing where they came from, what they clicked, and that way you know exactly what your promotion and your process, how it is doing. So I hope you you enjoyed this, and one of the things that I want to remind you of is analytics is important, but the main thing is just getting information out, and Google Analytics does work, and it, you know, like I said, I've used it on websites, but I like Statcounter. It's just a straightforward analytics where you can just get the bottom line, the number, and where they came from. And that's a lot of the times that's what you want to know. So hope you enjoyed this. Please share, please connect with us, subscribe. Please subscribe to us and watch our videos. We have a variety of reviews and different things that we do. And go below, click our affiliate links, click our social media, connect with us. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.